Okay, good afternoon. We're back with Joshua chapter 12. Kings defeated east of the Jordan. These are the kings east of the Jordan River who had been killed, and whose land was taken. Their territory extended from the Arnon Gorge to Mount Hermon. It included the land east of the Jordan River. King Sihon of the Amorites, who lived in Heshbon, was defeated. His kingdom included Aroer on the edge of Ammon Gorge and extended from the middle of the Arnon Gorge to the Jabbok River, which serves as the boundary for the Amorites. This territory included half of the present area of Gilead, which lies north of the Jabbok River. Shion also controlled the Jordan Valley as far north as the western shores of the Sea of Galilee and as far south as the Dead Sea. From Beth Jeshemoth to the slopes of Pisgah, King Og of Bashan, the last of the Raphaites, lived at Ashtaroth and Edrei. He ruled a territory stretching from Mount Hermon to Selica in the north and to all of the Bashan in the east, and westward to the boundaries of the kingdoms of Geshur and Makkah. His kingdom included the northern half of Gilead, the other portion of which is the territory of King Shion of Heshbon. Moses, servant of the Lord of the Israelites, had destroyed the people of King Shion and King Og, and Moses gave their land to the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh. Kings defeated west of the Jordan. The following is a list of the kings Joshua and the Israelite armies defeated on the west side of the Jordan, from Baal-Gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Haliach, which leads up to Seir. Joshua allotted these lands to the tribes of Israel as their inheritance, including the hill country, the western foothills, the Jordan Valley, the mountain slopes, the Judean wilderness, and the Negev. The people lived in this region from the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. These are the kings Israel defeated. The king of Jericho, the king of Ai, or I, however you pronounce that, near Bethel, the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Lachish, the king of Eglon, the king of Jazer, the king of Debir, the king of Gedar, the king of Hormah, the king of Arad, the king of Libnah, the king of Adullam, the king of Makkedah, the king of Bethel, the king of Tapnah, the king of Hephner, the king of Apkek, the king of Lashar, the king of Manon, the king of Hazar, the king of Shemron, Meron, the king of Akshva, the king of Tanak, the king of Megiddo, the king of Kadesh, the king of Jokneam, Carmel, the king of Dor in the city of Laphathdor, the king of Golim and Gilgag, and the king of Tirzar. And again, I apologize if I butchered all those names. In all, 31 kings and their cities were destroyed. Wow. Okay, Joshua chapter 13. The land yet to be conquered. When Joshua was an old man, the Lord said to him, "You are growing old, and much land remains to be conquered. The people still need to occupy the land of the Philistines and the Gershonites, territory that belongs to the Canaanites. This land extends from the stream of Shinar, which is on the boundary of Egypt, northward to the boundary of Ekron, and it includes the 5 Palestine cities of Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron. The land of the Avites in the south also remains to be conquered. In the north, this area has not yet been conquered. All the land of the Canaanites, including Mara, which belongs to the Sidonians, stretching northward to Apkak, on the border of the Amorites, the land of the Gebalites, and all the Lebanon mountain area to the east, from Baal-Gad beneath Mount Hermon to Hamath, and all the hill country from Lebanon to the Misrephoth Maim, including all the land of the Sidonians. I will drive these people out of the land for the Israelites. So be sure to give this land to Israel as a special possession, just as I've commanded you. Include all this territory as the Israelites' inheritance when you divide the land among the 9 tribes and the half tribe of Manasseh. The land divided east of the Jordan. Half the tribe of Manasseh and the tribes of Reuben and Gad had already received their inheritance on the east side of the Jordan, for Moses, the servant of the Lord, had previously assigned this land to them. Their territory extended from Ar on the edge of the Arnon Gorge, including the town in the middle of the gorge, to the plain beyond Medeba as far as Dibon. It also included all the towns of King Shion of the Amorites who reigned in the Heshbon, and extended as far as the borders of Ammon. It included Gilead, the territory of the kingdoms of Gishar and Makkah, all of Mount Hermon, all of Bashan as far as Salcah, all the territory of King Og of Bashan, who had reigned in the Ashtaroth and Edrei. King Og was last of the Raphanites, for Moses had attacked them and driven them out. But the Israelites failed to drive out the people of Gishar and Makkah, so they continued to live there among the Israelites to this day. An inheritance for the tribe of Levi. Moses did not assign any land to the tribe of Levi. Instead, as the Lord had promised them, their inheritance came from the offerings burned at the altar to the Lord, the God of Israel. The land given to the tribe of Reuben. Moses had assigned the following area to the families of the tribe of Reuben. Their territory extended from Ar on the edge of Arnon Gorge, including the town in the middle of the gorge, to the plain beyond Medeba. It included Heshbon and the other towns on the plain, Dibon, Bethbaalman, Jaza, Kedemoth, Mefla, Kerathim, Zimba, Zereth, Sharar, on the hill above the valley, Bethpor on the slopes of Pisgah, and the Beth Jeshemoth. And again, sorry if I pronounce these so wrong. The land of Reuben also included all the towns of the plain and the entire kingdom of Shion. Shion was the Amorite king who had reigned in the Heshbon and was killed by Moses along with the chiefs of the Midian, Evi, Rechem, Zur, Hur, and Reba, princes living in the region who were allied with Shion. The Israelites also killed Balaam, the magician, the son of Beor. The Jordan River marked the western boundary of the tribe of Reuben, and the towns and the villages in this area were given as inheritance to the families of the tribe of Reuben. The land given to the tribe of Gad. Moses had assigned the following area to the families of the tribe of Gad. This territory included Jazar, all the towns of Gilead, and half the land of Ammon, as far as the town of Er, just west of Rabbah. It extended to the Heshbon, to Ramathaphseph and Betalam, and from Manahem to Lo-Debar. In the valley of the Beth Haram and Beth Nimrah, Succoth, Zaphron, and the rest of the kingdom of the king Shion of Heshbon. The Jordan River was the western border, extending as far as the north of the Sea of Galilee. The towns and the villages of this area were given as the inheritance to the families of the tribes of Gad. The land given to the half-tribe of Manasseh. Moses had assigned the following area to the family of the half-tribe of Manasseh. Their territory extended from the Hanam, including all the Bashan, all the former kingdom of the king Og, and the 60 towns of Jar and the Bashan. It also included half of Gilead and King Og's royal cities in Ashtaroth and Edrei. All this was given to the descendants of Machir, who was Manasseh's son. These are the allotments Moses had made while he was on the plains of Moab, across the Jordan River east of Jericho. But Moses gave no land to the tribe of Levi, for the Lord, the God of Israel, had promised to be their inheritance. Okay, and I'll be back later with chapter 14.